So now that I've done a little cleaning up and sold a couple of things this weekend, figured it's a good time to give you all another mower update. We'll get in there in just a second. No change on the snapper and the tiller. The tiller runs good. Hoping to get that going pretty soon. The last time I did crank it up, I did have to spray a little shot of starting fluid in it to get it going, but no big deal. Started up and ran great, probably because the gas is low, and those carburetors, or those engines in particular, don't really like low fuel. This one right here actually started re-leaking gas. I think a lot of it, this was the one I did a JB Weld to on the tank, but I don't think the problem is the JB Weld. I think the problem is the fact that it's rubbing up against the block there, and I've had it running for a little bit, so I think that's the problem with that. I'm gonna have to take the gas tank off on that one and see if I can get it fixed. But let's go in here now. I didn't bring my light with me, but hopefully we'll be able to see a decent amount. Pardon the squeaky door. But over here, I got my stuff. Clean it up a little bit here. Those are the boxes I keep. That bin right there I'm going to throw out because it's got a broken gas tank, so I'm not going to try and fix that one. And, broken pull rope stuff. I just got to put that at the road. Just haven't done that quite yet. And then there's my new workbench eventually. Not at this place. I don't have any room here to fix it, and the height of the ceiling here under the house won't allow me to really work in very comfortable, because I don't really care to bend my head down to work. But I got my tiller runs, push mower runs, snowblower runs. Couple of engines right here. This one came on a Rally push mower, Rally brand push mower, old one, 1988 model year. Problem is the gas tank was all busted to pieces on it, and it was one of those special gas tanks that hooked to the old style Briggs engines that could have either had the carburetor, which is like what this one has, or the metal gas tank. So it's going to be nearly impossible to find a gas tank for it. That's why I took it off of the mower. Video on the Rally should be coming pretty soon, because I finally finished breaking down the last pressure washer that I had. Here's a side shaft Murray, 6 horsepower. I found an adapter because I had a short shaft to it, but I found an adapter to make the shaft longer. That'll be going on a mower at some point. And I've got a 6.5, the 6.5 overhead valve. I really want to get out of here, because I'm pretty sure that it came off of a deck. Let's see, it's a 6 horsepower overhead valve, excuse me. It came off of a deck that was rotted out, and so I have a good feeling that one runs. I just didn't have anything to put it in at the time. And then just a couple of scrap motors I just got to break down, and then I don't think I'll do anything with this yard machine. So let's look over here. This has gotten a little bit thinner since last time, I think. I've got a Garden Pride mower way back there. The pressure washer, which I will eventually get to, I promise, is over there. Like I said, I just got to put a carburetor on it. Just haven't done it yet because I don't really have a desire or a need for a pressure washer right now. I actually took the air filter and the air filter cover off of it to put on the Honda mower back there. But I got a lot of self-propel stuff. The Troy-Bilt self-propel one did sell today, and I sold a couple of the $50 mowers that I had too, like the Craftsman that I did the engine transplant and put the engine on backwards, and also the white outdoor mower with the Tecumseh. Guy actually bought both of them, so I gave him a little bit of a discount on them. But I've got a couple $40 mowers, a couple $50 mowers, and then the self-propel ones start in the $80 to $120 range. And I also sold the MTD, the red one. That was actually in good shape, the big wheel one. The guy traded me the Rally over there for it. So still got a little bit of cleaning up to do, breaking down some engines like those two right there. And just general cleaning. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with these bagger things here. Don't quite know 100% yet what I'm going to do with those. I would like to keep them. I'm just missing a couple parts, and the parts are pretty pricey. Hopefully I can find them secondhand, but a couple of motors with bent shafts there, the new style Briggs. That's one of the other problems with these. I saw where Hank's Small Engine Repair did a video about these newer Briggs, and he was spot on. And you can add bent crankshafts to them too, because I've seen about 3 or 4 of them with bent crankshafts of about the 60 I've seen. So cracked blocks, bad carbs, bent shafts, and a bunch of plastic. But people like them. They're new, or they're labeled as new, and they all sold. And as you can see, I don't have a single one of them left out of the 40 I got at the beginning of the year whenever I posted my first video. These are the 3 that I've got left to work on. As I mentioned, that electric one came back after I sold it, which I kind of figured it might, but you never know. Trial and error with electric mowers. Sold 3 of them this year, so man, that was one of them, but the other 2 were good. The Murray with the big wheels in the back, just got to put an engine on that one. Just haven't gotten around to doing it yet, just because I got so many mowers for sale. It doesn't really warrant me doing it too much. And then the Rally push mower right there, I am working on that too. That's what I put the engine on the pressure washer, from the pressure washer on, and that's the one I'm working on right now. Had to do a little patch on the gas tank on it, and I think I might have to do a carb clean. But that's pretty much of a general update here. Still got my parts and whatnot that are accumulating, and seems to be working pretty well. I think I'm in the neighborhood of 95 mowers. I haven't checked. I know it's still less than 100, and I want to say that it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 95. I might have sold 96, but that's just a general update. I know I'm approaching 250 subscribers now, so thank y'all for watching. And I mentioned those 2 edgers there. I just haven't been able to sell the edger yet that I want to sell. I have it listed, just hasn't gone anywhere, because like I said, it's late in the season. Any mower sales at this point in the season are a bonus, so I'm just thankful that the season's gone well, and that I started out with a full crawl space, and now the crawl space is, well, not empty, but I mean, I got my stuff over there, and I got 3 more mowers that I'm looking to fix, and the pressure washer. So only not too many more things unless I get a couple trade-ins, which I got that Rally trade-in, had to put some wheels and stuff on it. Like I said, I should have a video coming out if I get that one running. But yeah, I hope y'all have enjoyed watching all these videos. I've made over 100 of them so far this year, so hopefully I haven't bored y'all to death. Like I said, I just cleaned out some stuff, and I just wanted to make a video, a general update video, since I haven't made one in a while. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Stay tuned for, like I said, the videos are probably going to come a little bit more fewer and far between now, since I don't really have much to work on, and may or may not get more to work on. It depends on a guy, or the guy that I buy the new mowers from sent me a text today saying that he might get some later on in the week, and so if he does, I'll get probably 24 of them versus 40 of them this time, just for a lot of reasons. Late in the season, like I said, a lot of other reasons, because I gotta get them gone by probably May of next year, because I don't think I will be living here much longer after that. Hopefully moving into a bigger space. But right now, I appreciate y'all watching, and stay tuned for updates. I'll keep updating and posting videos as I get them fixed. So thank y'all again.